It's top tier Jasmine Allure, and if you want to have an alluring time, you better watch Countdown City WrestleCast.
What is up, heels and baby faces? Welcome to another episode of the Countdown City WrestleCast. I'm your host, JC. Joining me is that guy, Tommy.
Hello, we need new liners.
And we got Big Mike.
What's up, guys? 2026. This month is almost done. Still no rhymes.
Yeah. You know, you say you need a new liner, but there's a very, very interesting reason why I played that one.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah. Last week, we thank you again to Ben Galvan for coming on. He made an announcement debuting a couple of father-son duo matches that are going to be happening at Gulf Coast Wrestling Alliance in a couple weeks. And he just recently announced another match that is taking place there, that same show. It's Jasmine Allure against Calientita. So my question for you, Tommy.
Don't do this.
Who are you picking
Don't
in
do
that
this to
match?
me. I don't
Yep.
know.
We're starting this off right. Yeah, you know, that's an interesting one. So, yeah. But
Wait, just how annoyed I am with that. It's like watching Dr. Doom and Lex Luthor fight. It's a tie. We both lose. Anyway.
all right. Well, hopefully we'll have Tommy's answer by the end of the show. Today, we will preview this weekend's Hybrid Experience show that was postponed from last week. We'll also preview, of course, the WWE Royal Rumble. Plenty of that to discuss. Thoughts like that. And I do have all of my family's picks on those as well. Adi,
okay, cool.
Jay, and Tina for those as well. Yeah. So, all right. Mike, how you feeling, man? Much better?
Doing better.
Yeah.
You know, the weather and teaching are just a fun 1-2 punch. So,
Of course. Sure you enjoyed the off day you guys had on Monday.
Yeah, that was. I'm not gonna lie, a little surprised that they just did it Saturday evening. Like, all right, let's just go ahead.
I believe me, my where the kids go to school and my wife, I think they were the first school district to
I
announce
think
it.
they were, yeah.
Yeah, and so we were getting back in the car for my niece's birthday party, and then they got all glees and smiles, and I'm like, "What?"
That's hilarious.
Like we were at school Monday. I was like, "Already?" Because they
Yeah, I
usually
know.
wait. They usually wait for Northside to announce it before they decide. But Harlandale decided to be trendsetters this
And
year.
usually
so.
we wait till like Sunday. So I was like,
Yeah.
sure, go for
That
it.
was crazy.
Actually, I Vista did it about the same time because I think I was leaving my other job, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to work Monday. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, start with a little bit of wrestling news. As we mentioned, the hybrid. We'll talk about that. United 210 announced a show for Super Bowl Sunday at the Breakaway Brewery at 1:00. Right, so people have time.
Well, they
to go
knew.
to the show.
Well, they knew us Cowboys fans don't care. So yeah, they knew we'd be there.
Well, giving you enough time to go to the brewery, enjoy some wrestling, and then head out to whatever Super Bowl party you're planning to attend that day as well. So you know,
For us, it's a crying party. Anyway.
yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of been in the works. RCW is making more and more announcements regarding the Rumble Royale event on the 15th, including Ben Galvan getting a title shot at Chris Marvel's RCW Championship.
Which is funny
Yes.
because actually, I think when Galvan won it, he actually won it before Marvel ever did. So that's funny.
Yeah.
Insight.
Yeah, because Marvel just finally won it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, for all these years.
Also,
So,
are you going to mention the other interesting announcement? Did you see the other interesting announcement they made?
I'll let you announce it. They've made a few announcements. So I don't know which one you're referring to.
Okay, so
yeah.
there are not 2 Rumbles.
Oh yes, yeah.
It is 1 Rumble.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
You missed that one?
Yeah, I missed that one.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Oh,
It is 1 Rumble, 30 people, 30 human beings, men, women, however they identify. One winner gets to be the number 1 contender of the belt they choose, basically. So
This is interesting. Yeah. So
And
Oh, you know what? I get it now. Morgan Mercy wants the RCW regular championship, but she's like saying, "I'll get it."
oh, look, Morgan Mercy beating up Chris Marvel. I am here
That's
for
why
that.
I said it. I want to say that so
100%.
bad.
100%.
how many of the Texas streets would be scared of Morgan Mercy at this point? You think
All
about it?
of them? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
the answer is yes. How
All of
many?
them?
Wait, you asked the question wrong. How many people are scared of Morgan Mercy?
Yeah.
Again, the answer is yes.
Also, Lucha Libre minis
I
Yeah.
did see that. I think. Yeah.
are also a part of this event. I don't know if they're in the Rumble or I haven't
Okay,
seen
hold
that.
up. So we're combining basically the men's and women's rumbles into one. Is he going to do a mini Rumble Royale with only like 15 instead of 30, and they're all
I don't think so.
like a small
I mean,
mini announce table, like the WLC match they had years ago in WWE? I mean,
I don't think so. I mean, he doesn't mind taking inspiration from WWE,
yeah,
but when I saw the names, it was like La Parquita and it's like the dark. I forget because it's like La Parca, then mini like Dark La Parca or something. I forget what the two are.
Yeah.
yeah.
But like we've watched wrestling long enough to know when you put Ita in the name, all right, we know it's coming now. So
We're going pint size. They only have to go over the second rope versus the.
we're so old. Like 30 years ago, when that first Rumble came through, they had some of the minis and that after for a while.
Yeah,
Running through WWE because it became a big thing. So
very true. Very true. So, any other major wrestling news out there that I might have? Tommaso Ciampa debuted on AEW. Yes, that one pretty much breaking the internet right now. So
I thought it was coming. I didn't think it would show up that soon.
yeah, I mean, just let the contract run out. There's no compete tied to it, and he's out there pretty much. Who did he
Jay
want to challenge?
Mark
Mark Briscoe.
Mark Briscoe, sorry.
Yeah. So he will take on Briscoe this Saturday at Collision. So I'm sure people will be tuning in for that one, especially. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah.
I love that they got to do the turnaround of like, he just got released. Oh, well, go ahead and sign him right there.
I also love that, like, if you look at it this way, it's like, man, they just lost Hobbs. Man, that's kind of a bad look. Ciampa shows up. Never mind, we're good.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about it last week, but yeah, we wondered how a couple weeks ago how they were going to write off Hobbs' contract, and sure enough, Collision took the title off and everything like that. So
I heard one rumor that his name will be Royce Keys.
I saw something about that too.
I wasn't sure if
don't
it was
know.
true, so I didn't want to make it a news point. I just wanted to bring it up because if so, I'm like, so they really couldn't do better than that. That just kind of makes him sound like he's Alicia Keys' like brother, which as a diehard fan of Alicia Keys, that's probably why I'm thinking that. That's just me though.
anything else news-wise?
I think those are the major things. I wouldn't call it news, but supposedly Nikki Bella was on the flight in the background of someone's. So I saw that post a few times.
It's a Saudi?
Yeah.
Oh boy. What's up, James?
I was like, oh, she's still around.
Yeah, great.
As somebody who doesn't regularly follow WWE, I didn't know. I thought they were just doing that one thing, and she's still there.
Oh man, that's funny.
I'll also point out that CM Punk and AJ Lee were on Hot Ones versus.
Yeah, I saw some of that.
And I would say the whole 15-minute episode is fantastic. It is hilarious. It's just, some of the questions they ask and everything, and some of the responses, I was not expecting these catch off guard, but they are so freaking funny. So definitely worth the watch. All right, let's get into what is happening this weekend, and we'll start off with what's going on Friday night. This show, of course, was moved from the little mini snow ice blizzard that we had this past weekend.
I mean, I hope everyone, bunkered down and stayed safe because it was so difficult to deal with.
Hope everyone is safe for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. Hybrid Experience is coming up this Friday. Mike, you got the card in front of you?
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
so what's going on?
I'm going to assume, because I haven't seen anything about any of the matches like changing because of the date. Like, I don't know if anyone. So this is what I've had from when they made the announcement, and even after they made the announcement of it changing. We have a triple threat tag match, which is actually for the United 210 tag titles. The United 210 tag champions are actually Jay Young and Stud Stash, which if you were at the last show for United 210, you remember how that all went down. They are triple threat against Living in Fashion and Sin Limite, which is Animo and Zorro. So triple threat for that. We have a Rising Stars title match, which is Jesse Funaki defending that against Rilo King. So Rilo going solo, that should be interesting. But we also know why Pretty Badass Riot Party is not defending tag titles, and we'll get to that in a moment. Interesting one-on-one. Chris Barton taking on. Oh crap! I was about to say it because I know Tommy, you always make fun of it. Evil's former, now Evil. Oh, we didn't talk about that. Evil might be going to WWE, is the rumor I've been hearing.
Yeah.
But facing Chase Owens. What's the stable called again?
House of Torture.
House of Torture. I know it's Torture something.
Okay.
Oh, and about that, apparently what I heard is Ren Narita who's supposed to take over once Evil leaves.
Okay. My bigger question was going to be, how excited are you to see Evil in?
Well, I'll put it this way: if they do worse, that's an accomplishment. because you have to try to make it worse.
I love it. I love your disdain for House of Torture and Evil. I don't know why.
well, they're a bunch of jackasses who can't do anything by the damn selves. Anyway,
okay.
Anyway, sorry, moving on.
That's okay. I brought it up. We have another matchup, a one-on-one match. Ridley Thorne takes on Jaden Valentino. So that should be an interesting matchup there. The Texas Treats, which is Don Juan, Marvel, and Diego Rene, taking on the new Dead Man's Hand, which is Casey Blackrose in the lead with Freak Show and with Brock Ali. So that's a 6-man tag. I don't like the first post. So you remember when I missed the show this summer, Tommy, and all of a sudden the Treats were faces and y'all were taking pictures with them?
Yeah.
So I feel like they're trying to have that happen, have them be the faces again, why Dead Man's Hand is all of a sudden the heels, which, I mean, Casey kind of turned and did stuff, but I mean, also it's still the Texas Treats. They'd never be faces with the way they do things. Get out of here, James.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, one day they could be, you know.
And so I don't know what's going to be the main event, but I saved this one for last because I know this is the one Tommy is most excited for. Armani Sage takes on the man returning to wrestling after a how long was the hiatus? Like 8 years?
He was out for years.
Or was it longer? Okay.
It was Go ahead. I'm trying to look up when his last match was.
Anyways, it is Ricky Reyes of ROH and Lucha Underground, and of course the independent scene. At the last hybrid show, you were there with Jay, right?
Oh, 2022 was his last match.
Oh, I thought I heard it was longer.
I thought it was actually. You know what? I thought it was longer too. No, I was right there with you. I thought it was longer. No, it's 2022.
I thought it was pre-COVID, but that's cool. So I mean, not as long, but still.
Oh, you know what? I think it was like around COVID, where like I think he was gonna stop, and then like
they maybe just had a few shows.
Yeah, and no, he was gonna stop. I think post COVID, because like I'm seeing he came back in 2021 and did pretty regular.
Oh,
apparently him and Homicide teamed in VIP at one show.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
in 2022. Sweet. Where the hell was I? Sorry. I'm actually now.
That was recovering. That was still like, yeah, people just barely go back in the office.
I know, but
I was going to say getting into a free ROH show probably.
Yeah.
So he makes his return at the last show. Y'all were there. Armani came out when Carolina was in the ring, kind of interviewing him and asking about his return. And Felicia.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry. I get the beautiful ring announcers mixed up sometimes. I apologize.
Well,
my bad.
In your defense,
Exactly.
No,
If you're watching Don Juan.
Oh wait, okay. You know why I didn't go to that show?
Why?
Because a month later was the WrestleMania weekend, and I knew I would have no money.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I was, you know
that's
what?
fair.
I was saving up money. I remember now. I was mad. I was gonna miss it, but I was like, I already am not gonna have money. Let me save up what
Yeah,
little
no,
I
that's
can.
100% fair.
So okay, I take it back. I'm not mad anymore.
But yeah, after Ricky made his announcement of his return, Armani came out and insulted him and insulted his kids. So I'm sure everyone hopes Armani gets beaten up.
Armani has that face, and he insults somebody else. That's a bold move. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
You know what we need to see again? Straight hair Armani. That was a thing.
Yeah, that was a thing.
So it looks like 6 matches is what I have. I don't know if I haven't seen any more announced. Again, if anybody from Hybrid's watching, I really need y'all to, like, the few days before the show, like right now, make a full card of your matches on one post
on IG,
and not random. Yes, on IG, not just in a story, an actual post of all the card at once. It would make our lives a lot easier.
In their defense, this weekend they might be trying to figure out, who's available because of the last minute change.
And that's true. I get that, but they could have done that for the 24th before they canceled.
Yeah, well. Hey, that's the beauty of student shows. You never know who might get the opportunity. So, yeah.
And it's honestly, I know you say that because that's what they've always been, but it's even weird to call them student shows.
Yeah,
like they're just really good.
Yeah,
they brought in a ton of people, so
for sure.
Yeah, but looking forward to that. So
it's also the same whenever DFW Pro does the same thing. It's like, this is a student show, but look at all these big names. It's like it's just like at that point I'm like, it's a mini VIP show. Just say that. It's okay. It's okay, Lou. We all know it's a mini VIP show.
Stay student show, so you have to pay him as much. That's what it is.
That's true too. That's true.
Also, real quick, and to shout this out, because of the change of dates. Apparently, the usual people smoked up and smoked out that do their concessions weren't able to make it. So Lemontastic and Pushing Up Daisies are stepping in. So the Lemontastic lemonade that you usually get at United 210 shows will be there Friday at the Hybrid, along with the regular like nachos, hot dogs, and stuff. So shout out to Lemontastic, who is a better business person than her dad, Knopf. And talk. We're not being I just like messing with
Mike's just starting shit now.
That was fun.
It's fine.
So to see if this goes anywhere on how that business goes as well, you can also watch wrestling while you're at it. Hybrid Experience this Friday, January 30th, 7 p.m. Central Time. Doors opening at 6 at the Hybrid School of Wrestling in San Antonio. Dress warmly. Another cold front plummeting in. It's not going to be as cold, obviously, but still be safe getting out there.
Some rain, which I think will suck, but let's see what happens. By the way, James, Angel, and everyone in the chat, what's up, guys?
What is up, everyone? So, yeah. Seeing Angel put about how much she loves Armani Sage in the chat is fantastic.
No.
Yep.
I mean, Aaron and Armani are besties, like James said.
They really are. All right. Now we'll move on to the Royal Rumble happening this Saturday. We do. We do. First, though, I wanted to talk about the venue itself. Obviously, this is kind of a makeshift arena. Look, it's not the first time WWE has done this. WrestleMania 9 Caesar's Palace, there was no outdoor stadium.
I was going to say, that doesn't make it a good thing.
Yeah, but
I know.
It also wasn't this big. Like, we were both, were you watching it by that point? Maybe not quite.
Probably not, but it's just the videos,
like,
the
it
pictures.
Wasn't that big. I mean, and I get bleachers happen, but I don't know. Go ahead, keep going. Sorry.
Well, yeah. So I'm just gonna say this. I know Saudi's put a lot of money. Really, how are they gonna have this ready? In my head, I was thinking they'll have it ready. They will put people to work to make sure this is built on time. And I'm pretty sure once this is over, they're gonna be taking that all back down as well. So, but they got a full stadium set up. The stage, the videos have been posted on Twitter. I've seen. Stage looks pretty nice. Looks pretty cool. And it's just kind of on the outskirts of town. I don't know. From what I understand, this
parking lots,
like parking lots nearby. I know that Gabriel Iglesias mentioned this too when he did a show out in the Middle East. That's kind of for a big show like that, where the entertainment. This isn't new. They do this kind of thing.
Like building the stadium type
Building
stuff?
like little medium stadium theaters
he
area.
did do
Yeah.
that before. You're right.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
So he's gone on record like when he had to go do that, like they do outskirts of town build it. I don't know if this is related to laws that they have, men and women in the same area at the same time, that kind of stuff. I don't know how progressive it's gotten since then, but there's reasons,
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It is. Look, I don't like the fact that this isn't. I don't like the fact that this pay-per-view is in Saudi Arabia. I would have loved it more in London, England, or something like that. I don't like the fact that this could potentially be AJ Styles' last match, and he's not even in his home country. That's what bothers me. But we'll get to that discussion too. So,
I mean, at least North America. But...
I know. At least some co-promoted event with TNA for crying out loud, right? So, But
he shows up
right
at Dynamite next week. Sorry.
James, no way. Really?
What?
He said Ricky Reyes will be the.
Oh, Reyes will be the next day over at the Wrestle Shop. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
We'll get him first, though, James, on Friday.
Hold on.
I've
not been in the wrestling shop in forever. Oh my god.
Okay, what match are you going to start with? Are you going to start with the AJ?
I might as well just start with AJ and Gunther. This setup, Gunther's been promoting himself as the new legend killer, ending careers. They made the announcement AJ gets another shot, but if he loses, he has to retire from in-ring competition. He kind of had a pseudo push retirement match against Shinsuke Nakamura this past weekend at Saturday Night Main Event.
Someone pointed out he's been on a mini retirement tour.
That's what I wanted to get to.
Yeah.
And look, y'all, 100%, I will admit I have not been watching WWE pretty much at all except for pay-per-views, and even then I can't. So, when I saw those posts and I started realizing, like, oh, he did have that match. He did have it. You sons of, because, like, first of all, it's kind of funny because that makes me think that, like, oh, we were doing this Cena retirement tour that we screwed up really bad, and we couldn't do an AJ Styles retirement tour at the same time, but somehow we did his better without telling you that we were doing one, if that's what this is. That's some weird, like, 4D chest against themselves. I don't even know how they worked that out.
But somehow we did it better is so perfectly accurate.
Right?
That's the best part. Somehow we did it
or
better.
maybe AJ Styles didn't tell them. It was just like, hey, guys, can I have this match? You're like, sure. Can I have Punk?
Maybe AJ saw it midway through Cena's run, was like, oh, I should not tell them I'm retiring. That's what I should do.
You know what?
They'll make him turn heel. All of a sudden he shows up.
He's just like, oh, you know what? I'll wrestle Shinsuke. Y'all don't really do much with Shinsuke, right? We'll have a match. It's cool. He got Cena on the retirement tour, so that was that one. And he's like, can I just have a title match? That's cool.
I better not tell them. Make me turn heel with Travis Scott.
Yeah,
I just want that shit. I mean,
bro, the idea that he saw midway through what was happening to Cena and was just like, nah, I better keep my mouth shut.
Because he's from TNA, instead of like The Rock, they'll like sign Jeff Jarrett to come back to do the "I Want Your Soul."
Oh my God, slap nuts.
Okay. Maybe we're being too harsh now because there's some part of me that honestly wants to see that. I can't lie to you right now.
You want to see Jeff Jarrett come out and say, "I want your soul slap nuts"? Do you really want that? I mean,
yes, I would. That'd be hilarious.
See, the only thing is, like, Jarrett's over in AEW and Joe's over in AEW, and you'd love for them to be.
That's true. That's true.
Present for them.
Yeah. Like
one more AJ Joe match, man. One more.
I'm gonna at least say this. Tina, Joaquin, and my daughter have all picked AJ Styles. They're not ready for him to retire yet.
Yeah.
I know this stuff is, and we're gonna get into picks right now. Might as well. I know this stuff is very much like, they're setting this up. It's been 10 years since he debuted in WWE. He said this is kind of, last of his contract, but in my head, I feel like we're getting a little Mark Henry thing, but pushed out a little further. You know what I mean? Like saying he's retiring, but no, he's really not. Now, I don't know if this is going to be some sort of like DQ finish. Maybe Gunther gets like, a loss by DQ or something. Like, maybe he loses the retirement into submission, but Gunther holds on to it too long, and then they reverse the decision. So, Or I'm gonna throw this out there. He does lose, but he was one of the entrants in the Royal Rumble. And what if he wins? So long and short of it, for the career
I'm not
AJ
sure how
Styles
that
had-
would work because if you lose, you've agreed to.
well, if they draw his name, um,
Yeah.
but I am not.
Retired wrestler.
I'm not ready for them to call it a career, and he's not in his home soil. So I'm gonna say AJ Styles wins this one way or another. That's my pick. Mike, what about you?
I think I'm going to agree with y'all because it almost seems like it's set up way too perfect.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're being way too obvious about it. And unless the only thing that could change it is that AJ was like, I'm done after the Rumble. Because I did see some reports that said, I know he said 2026 was the last year, but I read one that said he was he wanted to be done by Mania. So maybe they redo it up in Mania in a bigger match. But I agree. Like I feel like this is too on the nose. And again, same with me. Like I know it's the Rumble, but you can't have your last match in Saudi. Come on.
No. And I mean, if this wasn't in Saudi, I'd be thinking maybe Christopher Daniels does a run in and prevent it from being a last match or something like that. So
Actually, I've seen a bunch of reels of like me and the boys going to Saudi Arabia to make sure Gunther doesn't retire AJ Styles. I was like, okay, I like that.
Tommy, what are you picking?
I thought I would be alone on this because I was going to pick AJ too.
Yeah, nobody wants to see it.
I was fully coming into this expecting to be by myself and like, if I must alone wolf this, and then you said, I was like, okay.
His contract's up in February. Someone says, well, I mean, he could always extend it. AJ loses to go to TNA. You know what? Last match of Bound for Glory. Why not? A part of me wants him to just extend it, let his last match be at WrestleMania, and freaking put Joe Hendry over. I mean, come on. I mean,
everything comes back to Joe Hendry.
It always does come back to Joe Hendry. That's the way it goes. Yeah. So.
I mean, if you believe it does.
Yeah, I believe. All right. WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre getting his first title defense in front of a crowd.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's not a cash in, by the way. Against Sami Zayn. And if this crowd is going to be very much against Drew McIntyre, obviously. Joaquin and Tina picked Sami. Adi, she doesn't follow it as much. She only really cared about the Rumble matches. Mike, what are you picking on this one?
This is tough because I see merits to both ways.
Same.
Like obviously giving Sami the big win in Saudi Arabia with how popular he is would be huge.
Yep.
But also giving Drew McIntyre some momentum back as a mega heel by beating Sami in front of that crowd. And, especially with all the kind of like crap losing he had to do the last couple years to like Punk and Rollins and all that. I'm going to go Drew McIntyre. Not a lot of confidence, but I think overall it'll be better for them.
All right, Tommy?
I think Mike just kind of said everything I was literally going to say because I was thinking the second you said, but also I was like, yep. That's why I said yeah. I was like, that's exactly where my brain went. It'd be great for but also, yep. That's exactly what I was going to say. So yeah, I'm going to say Drew with no confidence whatsoever because that's just how I feel right now. But yeah, I'm going to say Drew.
All right. And I, for the safety of everybody involved with this show, am saying Sami Zayn. Because look, big a heel as Drew is, you are having this at a stadium outside the city limits. I'm just saying, if you put Drew as a big heel over someone of Middle Eastern descent in Saudi Arabia for a title match, and we know how much of an asshole Drew can be right now. Yeah, I get that, Jason. I get it, but we don't want another plane getting stuck in Saudi Arabia again, do we? That's not too far removed from that.
I was say, Jason, the difference with that one is
if Sami loses, we riot. Ooh,
yeah,
yeah.
If there's a sign that says Sami loses, we riot. No, you take that sign seriously.
And the reason I'm also saying this is too because for so many years that they were going to Saudi Arabia, Sami couldn't be there because he's of Syrian descent.
Yeah,
there was a lot of hostilities between Syria and Saudi Arabia. For him to finally get back there to be addressing the crowd in Arabic and everything like that, and I really hope this is. I'm not saying it's Shawn Michaels in San Antonio '97 Rumble vibes, but it's gonna feel very much like him wrestling in a hometown type crowd.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn on this one. If he does win it, though, I don't think he's going to hold it very long. He might very well be losing it the following
Also, like on Raw or SmackDown.
SmackDown. Yeah, the following SmackDown. Whenever they get back to the States, it's very very possible. So, because I'm sure they're going to go in, he'll get a rematch or lose it at the Chamber. The Chamber's in Chicago, right? So, yeah, Chamber's in
Yes.
Chicago. No,
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we'll see where we go from there. All right. Women's Royal Rumble match. Yeah, there's only 4
are
matches
you hyped
announced.
for this? Because this is going to be like a super Power Rangers type.
Yeah, with the outfits
Well,
and everything like that.
hey, as long as you know me that well to know that yes, I am excited. Yeah, I'm glad. Honestly, I'm honored you know me that well.
Honestly, what I'm almost intrigued to see is like how creative they had to be for like 30 different full body suits for their characters and stuff.
Once again, all I hear is 30 Power Ranger outfits, and I just wish we could play the theme song.
I was thinking that.
I was just wishing to play like there. Oh, who does the metal? Jonathan Young. He does a metal version of the Power Rangers theme song, and that should play for the Women's Rumble. I'm just saying.
Yeah, although I'm
Why did
really,
I just have a fan fiction idea for actual Power Rangers Royal Rumble?
they just come to you, right? So
yes, God. I have enough to write. I don't have time for this. I'm sorry.
Of the 30 entrants, 17 have been officially announced. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Bayley, Lyra Valkyria, Asuka, Chelsea Green, Jordan Grace, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Julia, Maxine Dupree, and Becky Lynch. Now, obviously, there's names out there being thrown. I'll just point out who my family has picked. Yeah,
who are the two champions? It's Jade and
Cedric Vicaire.
Yeah, Stephanie Vicaire and Jade Cargill. Yeah. So, Adi has picked Bayley for a reason. I mean, she's obviously a huge Bayley fan. Joaquin is picking AJ Lee, expecting a return and thinking AJ Lee is going to win the Rumble.
Oh.
And Tina, kind of on the return, but she is thinking it's going to be Bianca Belair.
Oh, that's also a good pick.
Yeah. So, good options there. So for us, we can pick who we think is going to win, and or who our surprise entrant's going to be. So, like, if you want to, surprise entrant, maybe they win as well. There's obviously a lot of surprises that could show up here on this one. And no, the Bella Twins do not count as a surprise entrant, and this counts as a very unsurprising, boring entrant. So,
hilarious. Ooh,
Jason says Liv Morgan. Fantastic. Let's see, Mike, what do you got?
You know what? I know this is going to shock y'all that I'm not picking my usual, but I'm going to go for Raquel Rodriguez because I think it's her year.
Yeah,
I feel like we say that every year. I hope she's due. Yeah. So.
Well, no, I don't feel like it's been as often, but she's really been getting a push. I know she's in the feud right now with Vakir. And I don't know if they're going to get a match out of that the next pay-per-view or whatever, but I really want to see her get a big push into that main event scene. As for a surprise entrance, who hasn't come back in a while? Not even Lita, Trish. Like, they've come back a few times.
I was thinking Trish. Trish was my guess for a surprise.
It's an interesting one because they're having to travel halfway across the world. Oh God, they're having to travel halfway across the world for this surprise, and you're hoping no one spoils it by seeing them in an airport too, right?
Well, so the thing is, though, like I actually saw stories that they're a little more confident this year because it's not as easy to like see someone at an airport, and you can fly a lot more private into Saudi Arabia. You know?
Or they still away on the private plane WWE will get or something like that. So yeah.
I haven't picked someone.
Yeah. As a surprise.
La Leona Alejandra, how about that?
Does it? All right.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
So we'll go with that.
Tommy, who do you think wins the Women's Royal Rumble?
Hold on. I got to check to see if this person has ever won it before. There's one person I want to see has ever won it before. She has not. Okay. You know what? I was thinking Io Sky, but you know what? I'm gonna agree with Jason and say Liv Morgan.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. And actually what he just said makes a ton of sense. So I'm gonna say Liv Morgan.
And do you have a surprise entrant this year?
It's not easy, is it?
No, it's not. You know what? She's been awfully quiet on social media. What about Jazz?
Okay.
Jazz, okay.
Yeah, because she ain't said nothing in about a week or so, and I'm on her social media. I ain't seen nothing.
All right.
Is she plotting? Is she planning?
Quick question: how do you think she'd feel about having to show up with like full body cover?
Well, she was never the most dressed sexy wrestler.
No. I understand that, but just still the idea that like
she lived in Louisiana and Texas, so he ain't nothing to her. So I just think she.
No,
just be
that's
like,
true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
She'd probably be like,
Maybe
well,
she could.
This just be more clothes she's used to wearing when it's hot. That's all.
Just for like the intimidation, make it look like a convict, full body, like
Put spikes on it.
Yeah.
No, she put spikes on it. Rhea Ripley's like, oh my god, I'm in love. She calls Jazz mommy.
As far as my pick, I feel like I said Raquel last year, but I think this finally, I agree with Mike. This finally is the year. I think Raquel finally gets it, and how this affects the Judgment Day, we'll see. But as far as surprise entrant, one, I think AJ Lee is going to be there. That seems like a no-brainer, but I don't think she wins. But I think the biggest surprise is going to be Paige.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be a huge surprise return for.
It's so
the
bad
Women's
that
Rumble.
for a brief second my brain said Paige who. Like
No.
I think Saraya now. Whatever I think of her.
Yeah, it's Saraya, Paige. Now it'll be back to Paige, and I'm expecting a moment in the ring where maybe AJ Lee's there and Paige's music hits, and you kind of get that moment with AJ Lee and Paige. Would be fantastic.
I'd be okay with
So
that.
yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Awesome.
All right, on to the Men's Royal Rumble. Again, only 17 out of 30 official entrants have been announced, although if you ask, according to Adam Pearce on Monday, they've all been filled. So I don't know. We'll see. Because Finn Balor was trying to ask to get in the Rumble for a title shot, and that kind of led to him attacking CM Punk later in the show. We'll see.
Oh, is that why he jumped him? I didn't know why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he wants another shot.
I thought he said he only had 4 abs, and I thought that really pissed Finn off. So.
I mean, if I worked out like him and got that kind of body, you better get all my abs right too. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I don't know. A 6-pack or an 8-pack. I got a case.
I got a keg.
Cody, yeah, me too. Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Penta, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Javon Evans, Oba Femi, Randy Orton, and Brock Lesnar have been announced for the Rumble. Yes.
Okay.
Lesnar made the announcement today on the Pat McAfee show. A very brief appearance via phone call. Yes.
Couldn't give much of a damn if you ask me.
Yeah, I know. Part of me wishes they put Brock Lesnar in a whole skin tight suit like the women have to wear.
I wish they would fly him over there and not bring him back.
Okay. So, as far as picks, Tina and Adi are picking Finn Balor. Although Tina is adding the caveat that it will be Demon Finn Balor coming out and winning the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
Joaquin is picking Roman Reigns.
That's a good pick.
Yes, this is a very good pick. Now, I have been saying my pick for months, it seems now. Injury or no injury, I am sticking with it. I'm going with Dominic Mysterio to win the Royal Rumble this year. And I don't know how severe the injury really is. And judging by the way they've really kind of given us a backstage look on how they planned the whole Seth Rollins injury on Unreal, I'm still sticking with Dominic Mysterio to be winning the Royal Rumble. Now, I would say this is a surprise entrant, but it's not really a surprise because ESPN kind of spoiled it when they had Seth Rollins on Get Up, I think
saw
it
something,
was.
but I didn't get to see the clip. What exactly happened?
So the clip is it was Stephen A. Smith and I forget who else was interviewing. They brought Seth Rollins in to kind of promote the Rumble and asking him about WWE, how excited he is for this. And the interviewer asked him the question, "How excited are you to be returning at the Royal Rumble?" Yeah.
And what did he say?
I think he kind of played it off a bit. I don't know. I think he might have. I remember seeing the whole clip. Maybe somebody can respond, but I think he might have just said, I'm kind of hurt when I won't be there, or something like that. But kind of spoiled it. They might have gotten some inside info that he's going to be back. That's why he's coming on the show.
Somebody was pissed backstage.
I'm sure. So,
well, I thought he was supposed to be out till like Mania or past or something.
That's what I thought.
Supposedly, but I have a feeling if he's not in the Rumble, because the Vision has made it a point to say we're going to do everything we can to make sure Braun Breaker wins this, and I have a feeling that Rollins will at least show up to make sure Braun Breaker doesn't win the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
That's where his attention is going to be. So that's that was kind of I was already thinking like, okay, ESPN kind of spoiled the surprise, so it's not really a surprise right now. But as far as a men's surprise, Chris Jericho. That is mine. Whether he's on the AEW roster, apparently still on there or not, I think Jericho is going to be a surprise. Mike, what are you picking, and what's your surprise?
I think I'm actually going to go because I feel like it being in Saudi Arabia, you can't 100% go with what makes the most sense storyline. And there always has to be a little bit of that feel of giving Saudi what they want. So I think I'm going to go with Joaquin's pick of Roman Reigns.
All right.
And then as for a surprise, who hasn't been back in a while?
That's always the question.
Like who's been out due to injury? Who's been, who could be an NXT call up?
You know what? If Jericho is still on their roster, how about Goldust?
Is he still on the AEW roster? That's a good question.
I think he's still a champion, isn't he? Or did he finally lose? They finally lost the belts, didn't
I think they finally lost him. Yeah.
No,
You know what?
He's still at AEW though.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm going to say it. Goldust.
Goldust.
Not Dustin Rhodes. Oh, no, he retired that, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was funny. It probably won't happen.
All right. Tommy, what about you?
No, I'm thinking who I've been saying for months, and that's Jacob Fatu to win it.
Okay.
That the second he came back, from injury, I was like, nope, that's who's winning it.
Now, this is partly because I haven't been paying attention, but I do feel like there's a lot of legitimate potential winners for this one.
Yeah,
there is.
Yeah.
I think that's something they've done a very good job of recently is no one's a clear cut who is it going to be, right?
Yeah.
And Tommy, who do you think is going to be a surprise entrant?
Do they make Royce Keys or Powerhouse Hobbs come in for this? Or do they ship him to NXT, which would be stupid?
So the only reason I say
would they know who he is in Saudi Arabia?
That and with a new name, that's the only thing that would kind of.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They do stuff like that, which is
well, you're not wrong.
Jacob picking Obafemi. Wow,
that's actually not a bad pick either.
No, it's not.
I can.
Wait, are you picking that to win or to?
No,
or to have the longest entrance to the ring for the Rumble? Like, is he going to make it to the ring before the next guy comes out? That's my question.
To be fair, we ask that question to the Undertaker literally every year. So, and at least he walks at a decent pace.
Unless Femi comes out 30, so no one will be in there behind him.
They bring the little cart and take him halfway, so he only has to walk.
Put him on a treadmill. He's
the ruler. He gets to the ring when he feels like it.
All
right. You're number 24. Start now at 13. People are walking by him, and he's just.
I was just thinking that they run by him and their other numbers. Do you get someone like a TNA guy? No, what? No.
I mean, you could. I mean, I fully expect to see Joe Hendry in this, honestly.
Joe Hendry's signed now, though.
Right, he's signed, so I'm assuming he'll be like the NXT talent representing.
I don't know, maybe like Moose or Mike Santana, or maybe I don't know.
Oh, Moose would be good.
I'll go Moose. I'll say Moose.
Moose, yeah.
I don't know. I have no confidence.
I feel like for a Saudi crowd, there's a better chance of him being known than Santana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been around a lot longer.
Yeah.
Moose would be really good. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Back to the women's. Do you think there's a TNA woman they could bring in?
The TNA woman.
Who's left?
They got kind of decimated with different things.
Yeah.
Blanchard, Tessa.
Oh God, no. I mean, maybe one of the Iconics or both the Iconics now if they come back. I mean, I know they're not inspiration anymore if they come back to WWE, right? So
if they go to WWE, yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's what I should have picked for the women's. I should have done that. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
You didn't put a name down, so do you want to just say that?
Well, I'm gonna go back to Billie Kay.
Billie Kay,
because if she comes back, I think she needs to go back.
All right. So
they don't have a backstage segment.
Who's I'm just looking right now. I mean, maybe Lei Ying Lee, but then again, I don't. I mean, they did her so dirty when she was there originally. So, but maybe her.
Yeah.
That's what's so weird with like.
Yeah.
No. I actually know where you're. I think I know where you're about to
go.
You know what I mean?
Like,
I agree. Yeah.
All right. Well. Cool. I think we got a set there. So.
Oh, Indy Hartwell's still there, so she could pop up.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I see. Rosemary's still there? Okay.
I'm pretty sure like she's been a pretty big constant for years now, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Alicia Fox is there now, of course.
What's her? But she's not Alicia Fox, right?
So she's Victoria Crawford, which is a
there you go.
Crawford, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, that is all that is slated for the Rumble, by the way.
I would love if Tasha Steelz ran in because she's fantastic.
That would be thinking. I think it's harder to get. Well, I think it's okay. It's not hard so much to get like a TNA talent for the men's, but getting a woman over there is obviously the travel part of it, and making sure they have the country appropriate outfit, if you will. Because they have to cover all skin from pretty much neck to feet. So yeah. All right. Well, the WWE Royal Rumble is taking place Saturday, January 31st. 1 p.m. Central Time for us. It'll be nighttime over there in a makeshift stadium in the King Abdullah Financial District in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's really not
it has a name?
It doesn't. I'm just calling it a makeshift stadium.
That area has a name.
It's going to be in the King Abdullah Financial District in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Yep. And it is in the U.S. on the ESPN app, internationally on Netflix. Which reminds me, by the way, I don't know if you guys have realized this, browsing through Netflix, a lot of the WWE video library is starting to appear on there.
Yeah.
Past pay-per-views, events have Peacock. It's all gone off of Peacock now. So, have they announced future NXT special events? Are they going to be where they're going to be broadcast, or is that going to be part of the ESPN thing? Do we know?
I don't know.
No idea.
Yeah, I have no clue.
So wait and see on that one then. Yeah. So. All right. With that, we'll move into our 1 minute warning segment here. Mike, you got something this week?
Do I have something this week? Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. Whenever this thing loads, there's a little delay right now. I don't know why. All right. Restart. Don't worry. Whenever you're ready, Mike, go for it.
I think I mentioned that we haven't been on 2 weeks. I think we mentioned this before, but there is a long, proud tradition of a wrestling show on Super Bowl Sunday here in San Antonio. And as we all remember, way back in 2007 or 2008, whatever it was, it was the year Peyton Manning won his Super Bowl. There was a card here, and Chris Sabin was supposed to be on that card, and we got super hyped. We went out there before the Super Bowl. And lo and behold, wouldn't you know it, Sabin missed his flight from what we heard. So, he didn't show up. But here we are back all these years later, almost 20 years later, like 19 years later. And there's going to be a United Two-Tooth show at the brewery. That's going to be much better. It does have the really unfortunate Savage Dreams are facing each other for the United 210 title, as we've talked about, and we'll talk about more in depth. I can't choose a side per se. So we'll just support them both as we always do.
Indeed.
But yeah, so looking forward to that. Looking forward to wrestling this weekend. There's been that little gap from the holidays.
Yeah.
Of Christmas shows, so really not having shows during the Christmas time. So really looking forward to get back into it and stuff. So let's go.
You know, as a rib, Stash should announce like get your picture taken with this Chris Sabin standee that they're just like a poster or something like that.
I wonder if the wrestling shop has one.
I was like, who still has a Chris Sabin standee? That's the only thing I'd worry about.
Oh, I don't know. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, Tommy, you got something this week?
Actually, I don't think I do. I think I'm good this week.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I'm good.
Before I get into Joaquin's match for us, and yes, he does have a match for us.
Yes.
I just want to say, you know what? I know people have been saying how good or bad Unreal is for the wrestling business and the kayfabe part of it and everything like that. I personally don't mind it, but I'm trying not to watch it. Joaquin is all into it. My son is all into it. But for me, it's like, you know what? I don't mind getting the backstage scoop on a lot of the way these stories play out. But can you give it to me like 5-10 years down the road? Like, it is great to hear a lot of these stories on podcasts where old school wrestlers go and talk about some of the storylines that we all remember as kids, the Attitude Era, things like that, years down the road. But in the moment when like they're already talking about Seth's injury, like that just happened less than a year ago. And it's like, okay.
Less than 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know. So it's like, man, it's kind of hard to trust some of the stuff that happens on screen. But
JC, WWE needs to make money because they're like, they
So
really aren't
now.
making a lot of money. So they just, whatever they can get, they had to, I don't want to use the word prostitute themselves out to Netflix, but they just,
but they are. Yeah.
But they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let me make sure I get this paused. All right. So yes, as you might have mentioned,
spoiler alert.
Yeah. So this is part of a card that Joaquin put together. I have the list of matches. Last week, of course, was Kane versus Ken Shamrock, no DQ, which featured a run-in by Megatron coming into What I've Done by Linkin Park from the Transformers soundtrack. Yeah, Mike, you need to go back and watch this.
I
Fantastic.
do need to go back and watch
Yes. Yes.
Damn. Why did y'all not lead with that?
Well, I'm just saying.
What I told JC was that side that boy's being raised right.
Yeah. So he put together this whole little card here. We're going to go match by match each week. And this match is as you mentioned, a false count anywhere. It's Matt Hardy versus a mystery opponent. So, and let's just face it, if Megatron showed up last week, we don't have no clue who this is going to be.
I don't know who could possibly show up, and I've never been more excited.
So here we go.
Now the false count anywhere match is about to start. It's Matt Hardy versus a mystery man. We will find out who that is right now. Matt Hardy, here he comes.
I don't know what music he used for him.
Is this like his Broken Matt music?
Might be. He was just searching for it on Apple Music, I think.
Or is it right now? Oh, okay.
It might be.
Ready to battle tonight.
I don't know. What was his AEW music?
What the hell? The Ultimate Warrior! Oh my god!
I forgot he had that action figure.
Matt Hardy is about to get destroyed.
Rest in peace. Oh, this is fantastic.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, oh my god.
This man's looking small, but he's
I can
really
describe
tough.
to the Ultimate
Here we
Warrior
go. Ding, ding, ding. Already getting outside the ring. Remember,
Jesus,
it's a
what?
false count anywhere match. They can go wherever they want.
Going all over
Already
Jay's
getting
bedroom.
him slipped on the ropes. Oh! He's just crushing Matt Hardy. Oh my god.
This is very
And now
80s
Warrior.
action.
Oh!
I mean,
Just slamming his head on there.
that's pretty much all Warrior did.
Including the ring post. I don't think he
This
knows
match has already been way
where
too long
he
for a
is.
Warrior
Oh
match.
my god, just crush. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
That was quick.
Here is your winner.
Yep, he booked it right. He
Warrior.
booked it right.
Yeah, that wasn't even close.
Damn.
No, he's just mocking him right now. Oh my god! I'm guessing he wants a rematch.
Oh.
That's gonna be scheduled for WrestleMania.
Oh my gosh. So, Mike, I forgot to mention this is basically his Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. The main event, which will be in a few weeks, is the Elimination Chamber, and I can't wait to see how he did the chambers.
This is like a live action. What was it called? WWE season or My Season or whatever it was. Like when you got to like book on the video game.
Your son just did a lore accurate warrior match, and he's 8.
Yeah.
That's
and I didn't coach
awesome.
him on anything. I wish he would have. I don't know if he's ever seen it when Warrior did his entrance running. I wish he would have had him like coming in, shaking the ropes, like all accurate and everything like that, because that'd have been fantastic. But
the fact that he was that close to getting that perfectly right is amazing to me.
Yeah.
He put Ultimate Warrior in, and it was his shortest match so far, and everything about that was correct.
I love the timing of it too. I was like, that was too long for. Oh, okay, never mind.
Never mind, nailed it.
Yo, RCW used to let Joaquin book one match, and I bet.
Oh my god, they used to be like a thing, because I remember, I think Jimmy Fallon did it once, and he had like wrestlers come out and doing promos written by kids, and how they would have done that, Yeah, so it'd been funny,
it was so funny because you could tell how many of them were just dying laughing, and like Braun Strowman did one, and I was like, this is just great. And I'm sure some of them walked away thinking, man, our writers need to talk to these kids. These kids are
fucking is wrestling.
It's wrestling.
Because sometimes you need to have fun.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what? He does watch a lot of videos and stuff like that too.
You know something, Mike? I'm glad you said that. That'll be my quick 1 minute warning. I think people forget that about wrestling. The guys and girls who do it, they like it, but every now and then they want to do something stupid too. They want to have fun. Like with they have like a silly gimmick or a backstage thing or like whatever.
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green has the most fun in wrestling out of anyone currently. Well, her and Tony Storm.
Yeah.
But but it's like I think people forget wrestling is great for us, but also these are people who want to, they do this all the time. If they want to do a silly match every now and then, who gives a damn? So
yeah,
like
fantastic stuff.
I like I found a compilation one time of like it was like someone put together just a compilation of wrestlers like dancing for whatever reason, and they set it to Sugar Hill Gang's Robin's Delight. Just like 5 minutes of just like the dumbest stuff, and I'm just like, yep, I love this stuff. I would watch this all day. So.
All right, well, thank you again, Joaquin, for a great match. Next week, he just has it listed mystery match, and I believe it's no DQ.
So we went from a known match to a one-on-one. I mean, to a mystery opponent to just a straight-up mystery match.
And then the Elimination Chamber itself, I have no idea who's even in it. This is just what he wrote down for me. So yeah. So
look, at this point, I trust his booking more than I trust WWE. So you know what? I don't give a damn anymore.
Fantastic. And yeah, Mike, go back and watch last week's episode.
I got you now.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Man, when Megatron ran in, I was like, I don't care what happens anymore. I'm having a great time.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for watching this week and listening. Hybrid Experience again this Friday, January 30th, 7 p.m. Central Time from the Hybrid School of Wrestling. And then, of course, the Royal Rumble is this Saturday, January 31st at 1 p.m. Central Time from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Watch it on ESPN domestically in the U.S. or Netflix internationally. Next week, we will recap the WWE Royal Rumble and talk any of the other wrestling news coming out of it. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of surprises, and see just where it falls out from here too as well. So, yeah. Anything we missed?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Hopefully I should be posting more stuff on my channel soon, and I'll probably go live tomorrow. Still playing Infamous, everybody. So still doing Infamous 1. We're about, I think, just over midway through the game. So about to go. We'll probably be doing Infamous 2 if I can get through it this weekend or next. Then we'll be doing Infamous 2 after that.
Nice.
All right. Well, once again, thank you, everybody. Over here, we got Tommy.
Thanks, guys.
We got Mike.
Thanks, guys. Be good to each other.
And I'm JC. As always, heels and baby faces. Remember, pro wrestling is real. People are fake.
Boom.
Hey,
enjoy the Rumble. We'll see y'all next week.
Da, 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 da. na 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 na.